Hello and welcome to the Northern Hemisphere Tropical Outlook. Today is July, 14th? Today is July 15th. I meant the 15th for sure. 2026, and we are tracking still several areas in the East and Central Pacific. First of all, we have this area here. This one is more likely to develop as a 50% chance in the next 2 days, as well as the next 7 days. So this one will form in the next 2 days. This one to its east has a very low chance, and it has a very low chance in the next 2 days. Moving over here in the eastern Pacific, we have Tropical Storm Elita expected to become a hurricane and then make a turn to the northwest, not impacting anybody. And behind it, we have a high 80% chance of something to develop beyond 2 days out. Over here in the Atlantic, we actually have two areas that are being selected. Let me switch to the goes east so you can see it. We have, first of all, an area we talked about yesterday that didn't look like it could actually form. And now we actually have a 20% chance for this area to form, maybe off the east coast or in the northeast Gulf, and could move over Florida and maybe impact the southeast. Nevertheless, there will be rain with that one, as well as this tropical wave out here, which is a robust tropical wave around a lot of dry air. But as you can see, the satellite imagery is actually looking good. So we actually have a 10% chance in the next 2 days. First of all, focusing on the GFS in the Eastern Pacific, this is Elita. This one is going to move to the west. This one shows it being maybe even a Category 2. I think Category 2 is definitely a possibility for this one. Right now, the averages are on Category 1, but I think Category 2 is honestly more likely here. Category 3 kind of off the table, probably not going to happen. And just like the forecast, this one is going to move generally to the northwest, not impact anybody. And the same thing with this one, at least the GFS is showing, but other models are depicting something different. The Euro AI model with Elita still pulling it way out, and the second area behind that, it still takes it off to the west, toward the direction of Hawaii. And I think Hawaii still has to watch this one, though I think the little bit trended downward in general. Here is the GFS for the Eastern Pacific, for the Central Pacific, I mean. And this one, these are our two areas here. We have this one, see a very low chance in the next little bit. This one could develop further along. And actually, a bigger signal that I'm seeing is maybe something to the southwest of Hawaii, maybe forming beyond that. I see that in AI models, and I see that in a GFS. So that is definitely something to watch. And the Euro AI, again, not really showing like any strong development with these two. I think there is a high chance that neither of them could develop. And then here comes that second area that could become our F name storm out there. And now it has actually trended a little bit north. But this is still not what the Google one is showing. And just a little quick trip to the Atlantic real quick. Alright, here's the actually updated Euro. You can see this one does actually show maybe a little bit of development to the south of Cape Verde. But otherwise, not really going to see much development out of that. And beyond that, actually another interesting area I think they might actually tag is this one here. Kind of looks tropical. On satellite, it looks pretty good. And then here's our main area that could form just off of Florida. Now the Euro is not even showing it spin up, which is good news. But the other models are picking up on it. Such as our Google one, which, by the way, we have a whole new Google Weather Lab. I might make a whole separate video going over the whole new Google Weather Lab. There is a lot to it. But I basically put it back down to the way it was before, except that you can still go to the old page. But right now, here's Elita. You can see that a lot of these are showing Category 1 or 2, couple showing Cat 3. The average right now, like I said earlier, is still high end Cat 1. All right, high end Cat 1, low end Cat 2 is where we're at right now. And beyond that, we're still watching this signal. And it has kind of trended a little more for this northernward turn. I still think Hawaii should watch this one, though. And beyond that, our third signal, not nearly as strong. Over here in Essential Pack, we still watching this area over here. Probably not going to form immediately. And still, the most interesting area is this area over here to the southwest of Hawaii, which still has a moderate signal for development, maybe beyond that. But in Western Pack, we're still watching a signal between the 20th and the 23rd for development. This one has trended more south toward Luzon and then maybe over toward China. Taiwan has to watch this one. We have another signal behind that one, another signal behind that one. Just basically, it's going to get active eventually, but right now it's pretty quiet. And over here in the Atlantic, we're still not seeing any ensemble members pick up on that one, but now we do have 3 ensemble members, which is higher than the 1 ensemble member yesterday picking up on this. But a couple times ago, like this one here, we had actually a couple actually picking up on it. Recently, we have seen a downtrend in that. That is all I have for you today. I will see you tomorrow or the day after for another tropical outlook.